Welcome back to my channel. It's Iman. If you haven't been here before, I'm so glad you could make it, and if not, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make authentic chai with my two favorite people in the entire world. My mom and my sister. Chai, there's not one single way to make it. I can already see people in the comments saying, no, that's not how you make it, but you have to keep in mind, chai depends on the family that you come from and the region that they are from. So there's literally thousands of ways to make chai.
Yes, there's many variations. My mom used to make it for us this way, and that was passed down from generations from my great-great-grandparents, and I made it for my children. Growing up, they've been drinking it since they were very little.
This is just a glass of vitamins to keep your immunity up. This is an Ayurvedic drink, a little spin on an Ayurvedic drink, but it's very healthy for you, at least the way that we make it. And you can customize it to however you like it, but this is just how we do it.
And obviously this is the best recipe that you will ever try.
It is, and it touches our soul when we drink our tea.
Let's get into it.
So this is my masala box. Let me show you what's in here. We've got cinnamon, we've got cardamom, clove, star anise, nutmeg, black peppercorns, and dried ginger, and I also have a dry turmeric in here. I also put saffron in my chai. This is saffron that was gifted to me. Isn't this a beautiful box?
So gorgeous.
Saffron and fennel seeds. This is optional. And of course, we've got our loose black tea. What makes my recipe so unique is the lemongrass. This is the lemongrass that I grew myself in my garden. This recipe was passed down from my mother to me, and I know a lot of Gujaratis that use lemongrass in their recipe, and today I pass this recipe to my children and to you.
The first step in making chai is to take the herbs and crush it in this
Imam
dasta or a mortar or a mortar.
Mortar and pestle.
Mortar pestle.
Okay, we need about 10 cloves. And we're going to use 10 of the cardamom, 2 of the cinnamon sticks. We're going to put a few black peppercorns. It could be about, just a few. I'm putting 3 star anise. And we're going to use a small nutmeg. And we're not using the whole thing because it'll be too strong. And then we're going to go ahead and grind those.
Already smells so aromatic. The fragrance is insane.
Amazing. Ginger.
What size is that?
It's about an inch. I'm going to cut it in half so it releases the flavor when we cook it. And then a piece of turmeric, okay?
And you're peeling this also.
Mm-hmm. I like to use fresh turmeric and ginger. If you don't have it, that's fine. You can do the dry also, powder or dried turmeric. And I'm just going to use a small piece of this.
Because it's super strong.
Yeah, it's super strong, but it's great for winter. It helps fight flu.
To a large or a medium-sized pot, we're going to measure out 3 cups of water because there's 3 of us. But however many people you're making the tea for, you just add an additional cup.
Right, and it's good if it has a spout to pour.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier.
Okay, ready? So I'm going to do 3 cups and a half of water. Okay, put that in there, Sarah. 1.
Here is where you can add your milk of choice. My mom just loves the organic 2% milk with her daily chai. But I would honestly opt for like an oat milk or an almond milk just because I can't really tolerate dairy that well. But I will do it for you guys today.
Sarah, can you please cut this for me in half? No, bigger. Bigger, honey.
It's like you never made chai before.
I just had fun. I wanted to do the whole thing.
It's okay, that's okay. And we lost a few pieces, but that's all right. Okay, that's it.
When you make chai, aim for bigger pieces. It'll make it a lot easier
I know
to strain.
what.
I'm boiling milk and water until we see a few bubbles on the top. When you're boiling the milk and water, please don't walk away because it might blow over and we don't want that. It'll be a volcano and it's going to be a mess to clean
Every
up.
time she makes chai at home, she leaves it on
Not
the stove and she
every
walks
time,
away.
But sometimes I'll walk
and
because
it
my
goes
son's calling
all
me.
over the stove.
And I'll run up and I'll come down and like, oh shoot, look what happened.
But you want to wait until it's like about to bubble over because that's when it gets foamy and it's really good.
The other day, my mom purchased these cardamom extract drops on Amazon because she just wanted to see if it was worth the hype. And it's pretty similar. In my opinion, you'll get a more better tasting tea with the herbs. But if you don't want to go through the process of grinding the herbs every single time, these are a good alternative. This is the spice drop cardamom extract, and this is the chai masala extract.
Which has clove, cardamom, cinnamon, and nutmeg.
And they are very potent, but of course we like just using the herbs.
So this is the saffron box that I got at the Middle Eastern store or Indian spice stores. This actually comes from Spain, and this is a large box, so it costs about $70 to $80 for this big box. Or you can get a small one like this at a very reasonable cost from Kirkland brand from Costco, and Trader Joe's also sells these threads.
Now that bubbles are forming in the milk, water, and lemongrass mixture, we're gonna add 5 teaspoons of loose leaf black tea.
There we go. Stir it in. And now we're waiting for the tea to rise like it's doing right now. Just take it off the stove. See that? And I'm gonna put it back on again. Turn this down a little bit.
You see
how
that,
it's
you
rising?
guys?
Yep. We don't want it to go overflow, so you pick it up.
That's why you don't walk away.
Exactly.
And it happens so fast. Like you really would not expect how
Put it
fast this
again.
happens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. And I'm gonna put it back on here and lower the stove a little bit.
Do you see how delicious and foamy that
Iman,
looks?
go ahead and add the spices to this now. Go ahead and add the spices.
Here are
of
all
it.
the herbs and the spices that we grinded. Now this is where we add it. And you want to scrape off all the bits because that's where the flavor is.
And if you notice, we're putting it at the end so we don't overcook the spices.
Now it's time to strain the tea. We like to strain over a teapot using a strainer just to filter out all the contents of the herbs that we grinded and also the tea.
So the last step for this delicious tea is to add a few threads of saffron. This was gifted to me by my aunt in Toronto, Canada, and I absolutely love it. This is a very high quality saffron, so I'm just going to use like a couple of threads, not too much. Otherwise it becomes really, really strong. I'm going to go ahead and put it inside the kettle. Okay.
This kettle, your friend gave it to you from Palestine, right?
This is from, yes, this is my friend Elvira. She gave me this kettle, and it is made in Palestine. It's very, very special to me. That's
And
it.
you want to add it in at the end, right? So it
Yeah.
doesn't lose its flavor.
Right, because it's such a valuable and expensive herb. So we want to add it at the end. And that's it. Let it sit for
I
a little
pour?
bit.
Here we have our Indian mithai. It's our assortment of Indian sweets that goes super well with the chai. These are the only acceptable biscuits to eat with your chai. These biscuits are so yummy. For breakfast in the morning from ages, how old?
Since we've had teeth.
Yeah, since we had teeth, most people would eat like eggs or like toast in the morning, French toast. Mom would just give us chai and biscuits that we would like chug on the ride to school in the morning. So this is our mithai of choice. In the center we have the laddu and the gulab jamun, and on the outer edges, I actually don't know what these are called.
It's like barfi, laddu, gulab jamun, cham cham. It's different. It's different.
Very cute names.
Very, They all have different flavors, you know.
Very, very sweet. I don't really like to eat them because I'm
Because you're
watching my
special.
health. What's going
Try
on?
it.
Okay, I want to try this one. I've been waiting to try it.
can't
It
wait to
seems
eat
like there's
this.
some type of cheese in here. Is this cheese, Mom? Is this cheese?
No, that's milk. Milk filling.
By the way, I'm gluten intolerant, but I can never resist these biscuits.
Can I show them how we eat it?
First, we should cheers though.
Of course.
To a wonderful year.
To a very...
Prosperous, wonderful year and with good health
To
and
a health-
happiness.
Can I say something? To a healthy 2025.
I'm making $1 million.
It's so satisfying, isn't it?
These cookies are not very sweet.
They have a very like light, buttery flavor.
They're tea biscuits.
What we forgot.
I don't have any sweetener in mine.
It really doesn't need the sweetener, but
A lot of people in our culture like to add like 6 tablespoons of sugar to their teacup, which
and creamer
immediately-
and coffee creamer.
and it immediately like erases any of the benefits that you would get from this tea. But I've always loved to add local or raw honey. I just think the taste is incredible.
I like it with no sweeteners. It's absolutely delicious without sweeteners.
This honey, you should sponsor me because I only buy this honey. Hefty amount.
That surprised me right there.
Mom, you snapped with this one, thank you.
It's good, isn't it? It's good for this cold weather.
The good thing about my mom's chai is it's not too masala-y and it's not too milky. Like it's the perfect, like you
Balance.
can really taste everything just so deliciously and clearly.
And it's great to have this chai with gupshup, which means chit chat.
Which means talking
Quality
shit.
time.
Which
or
means gossip.
for some women. Not us, though.
Yeah, we don't do that.
No, not us.
Never.
We're the ones that gossip about.
Yeah.
That's
not
necessary.
nice.
That's not nice.
Thank you so much for watching this video and making chai with us. Let me know in the comments if there's any other recipes or videos that you'd like to see from us. But until then, I'll see you soon.
Bye.